back to ETC Talks by GL, powered by WorkBrew. Today we have a very remarkable guest and a very dear friend of mine who is transforming life with his expertise in gynecologist and IVF. Thank you, Dr. UV, for joining us at ETC Talks by GL in association with WorkBrew.
Thank you.
So, Dr. UV, what's your drink of choice to caffeinate before a big procedure or a big day?
Oh, I'm a frappe person. I like a nice cold frappe
Oh, that's nice. But this weather doesn't allow a frappe.
with sugar.
Describe your ideal workspace to collaborate and exchange productivity.
So my ideal space actually is my hospital.
Okay.
But I think we've collaborated so much over here. WorkBrew. We've done so many planning for events and all. But yeah, if my go-to place is my hospital, because that's my space.
Great. How do you typically celebrate the success of a complicated case or surgery, both personally or with your team?
Oh, we don't get time to celebrate. Normally, we don't get time to really celebrate. But yeah, I think for us, the biggest celebration is, when a couple or when someone has got their baby and are leaving. And, usually, most of the times, they get us some sweets and they want to click some pictures.
How sweet.
So it's that moment before they're leaving their hospital, the whole family is there and I'm having their baby in my hand and they're clicking pictures. I think that's
a very emotional moment too,
yeah.
right? Yeah, great. So, Dr. UV, did you always want to be a doctor, a gynecologist specifically? What inspired you to become a gynecologist and how is your journey so far?
In fact, surprisingly, no, I never wanted to become a doctor. Because I think 20 years back, when we were small, I think...
You are still young.
I wish. But yeah, I think it was just like either you become a doctor, you become an engineer, or you're useless. Right? So my parents always thought that I'll become a doctor. So I think I was the child who was like, Mummy Papa kuch bolte hai, so you want to do the opposite. I'm like, I will never become a doctor. So everyone thought I'll never become a doctor. So suddenly, I think around 11th, 12th standard, there was some shift in my brain and I don't know, then I just wanted to become a doctor. And then there was like, never looking back. I was like, nothing else I can do.
Great.
Journey has been tough because
Nothing's easy.
Yeah, nothing is easy, true. For some it is, but because I think I didn't belong to a medical family. So, my parents didn't know a lot about, which medical college to put me in, whether this was the right choice or not.
Right.
Once I finished medicine, you asked whether I always wanted to become a gynecologist. I was. But then, 20 years back, when I said, coming from like an orthodox Rajput family, when I said I want to become a gynecologist, my parents were like, what? My parents are like, become a heart surgeon, become a brain surgeon, and I still remember very sweetly one of my relatives telling me, beta tere paise kaun house se? Relatives to koi nahi aave. So yeah, but I don't know, I just knew. And then there was no looking back.
But then why only gynecologist? Like, why were you so firm about it?
So I don't know, it's always happened in my life that at certain point of time, I have had a very strong intuition about what I should do. And then I've never been able to do anything else. But when people ask me this a lot of times, there's just one incident that goes back when I was a student. I was like this second year in my MBBS where you don't know really what you want to do yet. And I had first time gone in gynac room, as in the labor room.
Okay.
And there was this lady delivering there. And we were like 20 students standing before her that, when the baby will come out, and we stood there for 4.5 hours. And I realized after some time that I was not interested in the delivery, but I felt so bad that lady was alone, suffering. So normally jahan pe delivery ho rahi hai, you're standing there,
Right.
I went and I stood near her head.
Near her head,
And my
okay.
professor was like, tum uske relative ho? Like, come and see the delivery. I said, no sir, delivery to bahut hogi, look at her, And I just caught her hand for like almost half an hour.
So you got emotionally attached or
so
connected.
I think that day, post that, I just I just had no other option. I mean, I used to spend all my days in gynec lab. Free time मिलता था तो मैं gynec room में चला जाता था. So,
Great, great. So Dr. Yuvraj is the most rising star and talk of the town in Vadodara. And I think the audience would love to know who Dr. Yuvraj Singh Jadeja is and his origin.
oh, Dr. Yuvraj is a very simple person. Very simple, very uncomplicated.
I know that.
My priorities are very set. If you're my friend, you're my friend. If you're not my friend, I am a well-wisher. Of course, I don't belong to Baroda. Most people think that since I'm settled in Baroda, I'm from Baroda. Baroda just happened. I am basically from a small village in Jamnagar. I grew up in Vapi, and suddenly, with some fate and luck, I came to Baroda. And now I have great friends and a good work to go
So
back
Baroda's
to.
got lucky. So was there a specific moment or person in your life that motivated you to pursue this career?
I think that patient I talk about, one
Yeah. It's a
very
game changer.
simple thing, not a game changer, but I feel one was that, and I think second was my mother. Though my mother, my mother always wanted me to become a doctor.
Okay.
Because she always felt that she didn't get an education, so she wanted me to get an education.
Yeah.
And I remember my family today also says that how my mother fought with my family because my family said कि तू अभण, तू कोई भणेली नहीं, तू तारा छोकरा नहीं. Like they were like,
Yeah.
how are you putting
That
your
typical
child? Yes.
thing.
So they wanted me to go in a not that there is anything wrong, but to go in a Gujarati medium school, not in a central IB school English. And everyone used to tell my mother कि कौन भणाव से
Yeah.
fail थसे न जीवन में कहीं नहीं कर. And everyone told my mother that. My mother
But she
was
stood
like,
by you.
She was like, she went alone. She met the principal. She got me admitted there. And then she has always pushed me. Sometimes I felt that why, but I think she's the one. And also my mother had a huge gynec issue
Okay.
in one of her lifespan, especially during her menopause.
Okay.
And that lasted for 2.5 years, and I realized it was not caught. It was a simple gynec issue of perimenopausal issue, and then she had to take 1,000 medications, but it was not caught. And I think when I saw that, I think that left a very lasting impression in my head.
Nice, sweet. So मम्मी जी आपके लिए.
Sab kuch.
As you mentioned, you're not from Vadodara. Then why Vadodara? You have associations in Ahmedabad, Surat, Mumbai, Dubai. Why did you choose Vadodara as your base?
I told you, I usually have a very strong
Intuition.
So everyone told me that why are you going to Baroda? It's a small city. Go to Ahmedabad, or even in fact I was offered a great job in Mumbai.
Okay.
And but I just somehow felt that I wanted to go to Baroda. One, and second, most doctors told me that IVF centers in Baroda don't work. So I was like, "Aisa kaisa yaar, it doesn't work." They're like, "No, you see," and it was true actually.
Initially.
3 years back, there were no too many great IVF centers in Baroda. Very few of them, and everyone used to wonder because everyone used to think यहाँ पे नहीं चलता.
Right.
But we changed it.
You changed it.
And now everyone is coming here.
Yeah.
All these big chains which were never in Baroda because they thought it didn't work. Now everyone thinks that Baroda is a great market.
It's all because of Nimaya. So as a male gynecologist, what stereotypes have you had to overcome in your professional life? That's a tough one, I'm sure.
No, I mean I have, but now not, because now with
Time,
as your name grows
yeah.
and you're more respected, but still I do. I think one or two most common stereotypes. The first stereotype, of course, is how are you? Like a male gynecologist treating a female.
Female, yeah.
It's always a lot of times people think, hey, how would you know? Or isko kaise pata chalega? A lot of time females are shy, of course,
Right.
and then they also think that हमारी body, he's a male. औरत की body में क्या होता है इनको क्या पता चलेगा. And I always answer so that means that if you're going to a cancer surgeon, does he need to have cancer?
Oh God.
So it's very
Yeah.
simple. So but yeah, that was one biggest stereotype, but now it's changing.
It's changed, yeah.
It's very much changing.
People are getting practical, very open-minded,
and
I'm
it's
sure.
also I think about how you approach.
Yeah,
What
true.
is your image and everything.
How comfortable you make
How
them feel,
comfortable
yeah.
you make them feel and etc. But yes, initially, even I used to think, because वो stereotype फिर इतना it's in the society that it gets in your head also.
True.
So then you feel that. I also used to feel like, should I go do this, do that?
That.
Will I be able to do it and all that? But no.
But then
Yeah,
it's
that's
all,
the biggest
you're
ego.
over it all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think people made me more comfortable.
That's-
I have not initially, बहुत पहले, when I was a student, 1 or 2 times ऐसा हुआ होगा कि किसी ने बोला कि नहीं नहीं ये मेल डॉक्टर के पास में चेकअप नहीं करना. I have never seen a patient come to me and or say that I will not get myself checked because
No.
he's a male. Now not.
Great, great. So with lakhs of followers on Instagram, how do you use your platform to educate and empower women about their health?
I think that is the biggest plus point. I think the whole purpose of me getting on social media was also that, and I try to. My Instagram, if you see, is not about gimmicks.
Right.
And I'm not good at it also. ऐसा नहीं मतलब ऐसे मुझे comedy करनी ज़्यादा नहीं आती. So I like giving right information, and because I have seen the power of social media. When I got on social media, there were very few doctors on social media, and we got during COVID times.
Okay.
And I realized how much our reels and our information during COVID helped a lot of people.
Right.
And that's why I started using it as a tool, and I realized, and
It's
so, yeah,
working.
it's working.
It's working. Yeah. And I love your page, by the way. How do you balance your demanding career as a gynecologist with life as a social media celebrity?
I don't manage. I'm very bad at it, and I think I don't call myself a social media celebrity, but it's difficult.
It is. How do you balance? Like, I wonder.
So I do the bare minimum.
If this is the bare minimum, तो actual करते हैं तो डॉक्टर यूवी क्या क्या करते हैं?
But आप मेरा page देखोगे ना तो I should give myself credit, but I'm not. But the point is that मुझे content बनाने नहीं जाना पड़ता.
Right.
I don't need to go and shoot content, or I don't need to make content or script content, because everything is what happens.
Happens.
In my life.
It's the reality.
It's reality.
And it's more of educational.
So my birth videos, my Katha series, most of them are. I mean, I deliver on an average maybe one baby a day. If I post their story,
I
my
get
job
it.
is done.
But still, you have to take out time for that, which is not easy.
So that's why all my travels. If I'm in the car,
You're
I'm
doing this.
only on my phone, on my social media, trying to make or store my posts.
So Dr. UV works for how many hours a day? I'm sure 20 hours a day and sleeping for like 4 hours.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah?
No, I now I've kind of made sure that I sleep. Initially, it was the less. I used to sleep around 2-3 o'clock in the night and get up by 8 o'clock. But now I take a little time out for myself.
Great.
Because I
That's
think,
much
because
needed.
then I feel I'll grow older. And I have such hot friends, so I have to keep up to the.
That's a compliment. So can you share a memorable interaction or message from a follower that had a significant impact on you? I'm sure there must be many.
Yeah, many. There's so many patients So once I made a reel on HPV vaccine,
Okay.
and I got this message from a 43-year-old lady that because I saw your reel, and next day I went and got myself checked,
Oh.
and then she was diagnosed with cervical cancer. But luckily she got tested, so she could get operated in the next week, and she was cancer free.
So you saved somebody's life.
Yeah. So, and then lot of times, a lot of young doctors message me that we were planning to. Not a lot of people know, but becoming a doctor, the education is very tough.
Of course it
and
is.
a lot of people leave their colleges in the middle of their careers.
Okay.
So at least if I was even in my batch, I was a batch of 100. There were three students who left by second year because they couldn't handle the pressure, they couldn't handle everything.
Right.
So, and especially when you become a super specialist, it's even tough.
Tougher, yeah.
Like I remember that 3 years, my first 1.5 years, you're asking about sleep. So I used to have a 48-hour shift. So we
At a
used to-
stretch?
At a stretch.
Oh God.
No food, nothing. Like if you get time, kha lo, warna it's a
Like,
lunch break, jaisa kuch nahi
milega.
hota. 48 hours, no sleep, nothing. And after 48 hours, we used to get 6 hours to sleep. If you complete your work in that 48 hours. If you don't complete, you have to finish the work. So sometimes you sleep for 3 or 4 hours a day. I remember I used to take at least 15 paracetamol and comifrim tablets a week
And a week.
because I used to have migraines. And if I get headache, I couldn't work. So there were used to be weeks when I used to take like 15, 20, I used to pop every 4-6 hours because I was like, headache ho jayega, so I'll not
I'm not able to work.
So it's so tough. So I get a lot of messages from young doctors also saying that, you know, I was thinking of quitting, but
seeing
now
you.
after seeing how fulfilling your job is and how we can bring so much happiness.
So it's more inspiring for
So
them.
followers, those, and then all patients also teach you a lot.
Of course they do. Everybody teaches you something or the other. So how do you handle patients who come to you with partial or incorrect information they have found on Google? Because Google is the answer to everything these days.
Oh God, that is I think the most difficult part of our job today is not surgery. It is answering
Answering the
these
questions.
And the problem is they don't just come with misconception. I think it's not just Google, it's also social media.
Yeah.
I think the whole, they are so convinced. मतलब I have had patients जो पूरा treatment protocol लेके आए कि सर मुझे ये दवाई चाहिए, मुझे ये डोज में चाहिए, मुझे ये
Then what do you say,
facilities
like-
use करना है. To a point,
Do you entertain?
So initially I used to entertain because I used to feel कि यार I'm, you know, like I'm new, I
हाँ,
don't
वो
want to
चले
lose a
जाएंगे,
patient
yeah.
and all. Now I just say that you've come to me,
Exactly.
so I'm going to decide. But then there are still who will not budge. So then you give up.
Acha.
If there is nothing wrong, then you
Okay.
tell them that look, I don't think this is supposed to be done. But if you want to do it, fair enough. I think ये करना चाहिए. अगर आपको यही करना है, तो I'm okay with it. But मेरे हिसाब से
So ये करना चाहिए. Do they listen or Google is
most
the
of them listen. Most of them listen because at the end of the day, they know that if things are not going to work,
They have to come to you. Google is not going to treat them. Great. So what's something fun or unexpected about your daily routine that your followers might not know?
oh God, fun तो नहीं पता, but I think sometimes when I get too frustrated or too tired, I don't tell anyone and I sneak into one of my rooms and I take a power nap that no one knows.
And then you don't pick up calls. That I know.
And sometimes, you know, then किसी को लगता है मैं कहीं पे कोई किसी सर्जरी में हेल्प करने गया हो या कहीं पे, but I just take that
That's the
15-20
best part.
minutes. Yeah, I take 15-20 minutes and then I switch off the phone, everything. Only 2 people know where I am.
Oh really?
Yeah. And they are 2 people from the hospital because if there's
You
some
have to-
bad
you
emergency,
have to tell them.
They know where I am. I have another number, which is a very personal number that hardly 100 people in this world also will not have.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Great. That's nice. So now I know where to find you. So what are some recent advancements in gynecology that excite you the most?
So, in gynec and infertility, there have been great advancements. So, you know, the whole idea of everyone, you must have heard about designer babies, you know, people trying to choose the genetics.
Oh really?
Correct. So, ethically, वो questions अलग है. You know, we can debate about whether वो करना चाहिए,
चाहिए
whether
या
it's
नहीं
true or not, you should do it or not, is this ethical or not. That's fine, but it's very interesting in terms of the technology.
Okay.
So, from selecting the color of the eye to the tone of your skin, you know,
That's a
all,
news for me.
To an extent, all this can be done, but it's not legal as of now.
Okay.
But the legal part is also very interesting. So, for example, if you have a family which runs, say for example, very common example is you have a family history of breast cancer.
Okay.
So you know that breast cancer gets transmitted in families. So now we have a technology in which if you know that the chances that your daughter is going to get breast cancer is high, what you can do is you can come for an IVF, we make your babies, which is जो test tube babies बोलते हैं, and then they are tested for that gene. So only the babies who are not those cancer gene positive
We can
will
use
be
them.
put into the mother
Okay.
bag. So then you know that you have eliminated that disease from those generations of those family.
Oh.
I've had people जिसको albinism कोड़ की बीमारी
हाँ,
होती है, वो families में run करते हैं. I've had families जिसको who had these generations of albinism, we removed it and they are fine. I had a doctor family who had issues of kidney diseases. Every boy in the family used to have kidney transplant at one age.
Okay.
So we did an IVF. We found out the genetic problem, we treated the genetic problem, and then put a baby. So now from this baby onwards that I delivered, they will never
Never have that
a-
family history.
and they will not require kidney transplant in their family.
Oh, that's
So
nice.
that's the one of the most advanced, interesting parts.
So from this, I think, is AI taking over anything over the system or the
It is.
It is?
It is, but you know, IVF still works a lot on intuition. The
Right.
problem is that a lot of people still believe that data is everything.
Yeah.
I still believe that intuition is a lot. But yes, AI is taking over a lot of things, a lot of decision making. So as you're talking, ultimately it's Google who's going to decide.
Exactly. Great. So we have heard a lot about pros and cons and myths about IVF. So what is one biggest lie about IVF?
One.
Or there are many.
There are many. Actually, yeah, because there's so much, misinformation in the society. I think I'll give you two. One biggest lie in IVF is that people feel that IVF babies are different. You know, there have been more than 10 million IVF babies in this world. They are not different. Even IVF babies have started making babies of their own.
Okay.
So इतना पुराना हो गया है अभी IVF. So and they feel, especially small town people feel IVF कराएंगे तो किसी और का sperm डाल देंगे या किसी और का अंडा डाल देंगे.
Oh.
So this is a big myth.
Myth.
If you're talking about a lie, I just read in a newspaper yesterday, so I feel that's the biggest lie which people should know is that ये जो free IVFs होते हैं, 10,000 में IVF होते हैं, 20,000 में IVF होते हैं, I think people should not fall into this trap because IVF अगर कोई आपको 20,000 में IVF कर रहा है मतलब you are not going to get a result. It is one of the worst form of IVFs that can happen. You're going to get major side effects. They're going to ruin your body. So go to a good place and get it done.
Get it done, yeah. Great. So what are some most common concerns your patients have and how do you address them?
I think I talk to my patients a lot. I think that's why मेरे वहाँ थोड़ा waiting भी ज़्यादा आता है. But and when someone complains, I always tell them that look, you are sitting in my cabin. Do you want me to talk to you as much as you want, or do you want me to give you 15 minutes and ask you to
Right.
leave? So I think all their concerns usually, and the first meeting is the most important one. Then I might not give you time because everything is clear. But when you come for the first time, I will never ask you to not ask me questions or not give you time. Most common concerns people have, of course, is one, everyone feels IVF मतलब 9 महीना bed rest करना पड़ेगा. I will have to take so many injections.
Right.
My body is going to change. I'll have so many side effects. See, every body is different.
True.
I have had patients जिसको एक इंजेक्शन से भी इतनी गंदी साइड इफेक्ट्स हुई है, and I have had patients जिसने 10 IVF कराया है, but उसको कुछ
भी
problem
नहीं हुआ है.
It's just how you're being treated the right way. Again, the most common concern people have is कि मेरा बच्चा नॉर्मल आएगा ना, मतलब
Yeah.
that is the biggest concern, and that I can now of course assure them that of course it's going to come normal. Your baby अरे IVF स्कूल में जाएगा तो IVF का बेबी अलग नहीं दिखेगा, उसका क्लासरूम अलग नहीं होगा और नॉर्मल वाले बेबीज अलग नहीं होंगे.
So people do have myth like IVF के babies twins ही होते हैं.
हाँ.
Is it true
Yeah,
or is it a fact?
Yeah, they have this myth. It is a fact, but they forget that it is a choice.
Okay.
अगर आप 2 बच्चे डालने को बोल रहे हो तो 2 रहेंगे ना.
Right.
So there are a lot of.
So why is it that you insert 2 babies?
So one, in a way, they feel it increases the chances of IVF.
Right.
And second, logically, actually most people का logic ये होता है कि पहली बार, now if they have a problem, today they are doing IVF and they want 2 kids.
Right.
A lot of people want 2 kids, some people want 3 kids, some people want 1 kid. Now today you are doing an IVF, 5 years later you will have to again do an IVF.
So एक ही बार में.
हाँ, तो एक ही बार
में हो
खत्म हो
जाए.
जाए.
Right. Great.
But you can choose to put one.
Okay, you choose to. put one.
100%. There's so many patients who come and tell me, sir, मुझे twins नहीं चाहिए.
But what I've heard also as a layman that दो इसीलिए डालते हैं कि शायद एक fail हो जाए तो you have more chances के you
Correct.
have a
But
guarantee.
now that was 10 years back.
Right.
Now you have technology,
Technology, yeah.
to choose the right strong baby and embryo. So usually the success rates don't differ.
Okay, got it. I'm clearing my many of the thoughts. What are the 5 biggest unknown things about a female body?
Oh, so female body is amazing. you know. And being a gynecologist, a lot of people don't realize that men actually are very simple
Okay.
in all the ways.
I know women are complicated.
And interesting. Let's put it like that. So, you know, in fact, women have better memory.
Okay.
हम लोग ये we see these memes के उसको birthday याद रहती है, उसको
हाँ.
first date याद रहती है, first kiss याद रहती है लड़कों को. But that's true because women actually have great memory.
Okay.
That is why, you know. Anyway, so fact is one, they have great memory.
Okay.
Even women have better immune system.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. It is also said women see more colors.
Okay.
Their eyesights are also different. Where gynac is concerned, I think one very interesting fact is that women's sexual organs are more sensitive than men's. So women are lucky also. The pleasure, if done rightly, a pleasure that women can feel is so many times more than
the
men.
men.
I think we all have heard women can have multiple
Orgasms.
right? So, you know, it's
Right.
like, plus, say the last, if I would say, during delivery, you know, a uterus, which is like a size of a small orange or amla, becomes like a size of a watermelon by the time. So imagine the stretchability, and then it is said that the force that the uterus gives to deliver a baby is enough to push a truck.
Oh, really?
So imagine you have that much strength.
Great. So, माँ को बचाए या बच्चे को बचाए. There are many scenes in the movie that we have seen. So, does that actually ever happen in real life or in the hospital?
Not as dramatic as it happens. कि भी
माँ को बचाओ, बच्चे को बचाओ.
But it does happen. अभी कम है because now what has happened is that the chances of baby surviving, ये कब होता था जब किसी को 6th month या 7th month of pregnancy में problem होता था.
Okay.
Because we used to know कि baby का weight is what 900 grams, 800 grams, 1 kilo का baby आता है, तो they won't survive.
Right.
But now, thanks to a lot of great pediatricians in the world, now like the weight that in my career a baby has survived, we had delivered a baby of 600 grams. A girl.
You've delivered
600 grams, yeah, in an emergency, same situation. माँ को बचाओ या बेटी को बचाओ. And because of course, usually we always prioritize the mother.
Of course, yeah.
So we had to take the baby out, and 600 grams. Today you see that girl, she's a healthy, beautiful girl. So ऐसा कब होता है, जैसे मान लो one very common situation आती है जब pregnancy में आपका blood pressure बहुत बढ़ जाता है. Now if you don't take, pregnancy blood pressure issue can only be treated by terminating the pregnancy. एक टाइम आता है फिर उसमें दुनिया की कोई दवाई काम नहीं करती.
Okay.
Now if you don't take that baby out, आपको convulsion, you know, that convulsions, second आपका kidney failure हो जाएगा, your brain will hemorrhage, liver failure हो जाएगा, so and ultimately the mother dies. So there is a time that comes, and at that time माँ को बचाओ, बच्चे को बचाओ, but there is no logic बच्चे को बचाओ because माँ को नहीं बचाओगे तो बच्चा बचने ही नहीं वाला.
True, but कभी ऐसा हुआ है कि माँ भी नहीं बच सकती, बेटा भी नहीं बच सकता, पर फिर दोनों बच गए?
Lot
of times.
Yeah. In fact, I remember that was one of it's very rare. बहुत साल 10 साल पहले की बात है. We had this mother who had come and मतलब वो they have a bought और stretcher से just उनको हमारे emergency bed में डाला and her heartbeat stopped. So we call that she flatlined. That you know what typical movie में टू से
Right.
And so then we started resuscitating her, but we thought, we didn't know what the problem was. So sometimes ऐसा भी होता है कि बच्चे को जल्दी बाहर निकालो तो recover भी जल्दी हो जाते हैं.
Okay.
So we like immediately, I remember that would be one of the fastest cesarean section I would have done in my life. Within like 3 minutes we removed the baby out, and then we started resuscitating the mother. So she had almost died, but luckily we took the baby out. तो baby बच गया, baby cried and everything, and then we were the critical ICU team was working on the mother. वो दे रहे थे और हम लोग इस साइड पे यूट्रस बंद कर रहे हैं, bleeding control कर रहे हैं, baby pediatrician के पास है, so it's a team. And suddenly we are closing and we are like, we have lost the mother, but at least baby बच गया, and suddenly we said two.
Wow.
So the heartbeat then suddenly started coming back.
So I've got goosebumps right now. Great. So how can women be better advocates for their own health? What do you think?
Women have to be better advocates of their own health. Unfortunately, our society being a gynecologist and working in women's health for so long, I've seen, unfortunately, our society has been formed in such a way that women's health has always been at the back seat.
True.
And I won't say that women are to blame for it, but I think only women can do something about it. Because even when I see my mother today, just 2 days back, I came at 12 o'clock in the night and she's telling me I have this problem. I said, but the whole day you didn't tell me. Like, you can give me a call and say I'm not well. She said, you must be busy.
Oh.
And I'm like, and this is, ye har family ki kahani hai. The women always prioritize the children, they always prioritize their husband, and they never prioritize themselves. In fact, I remember one of our friends, she came with the daughter, कि इसको HPV वैक्सीन लगा दो, ये अभी 9 साल की 10 साल की हो गई है, and I'm like, तुमने लगाई है? You are still 30 years. पहले तुम लगाओ, फिर उसको लगाते हैं.
Right. So they have to take care of them.
You have to speak for your right. You have to, and I think the biggest thing is you should educate yourself.
True.
आज एक मदर को बच्चे को कौन से खाने में कितना शुगर है, कितनी कैलोरी है, कितना बोनवीटा देना चाहिए, कितना प्रोटीन देना चाहिए, वो पता है. बट खुद की बॉडी में कितना डालना है वो नहीं रिसर्च करेंगे वो लोग.
Right.
So that's a mother. We understand the emotion, but I think educate yourself about your body.
Right.
And second, speak up about your body. And third, take help when needed.
That's the most important thing. That's the most important.
And don't listen to men when they try to tell you that this is normal. You know your body more than
anybody else. True. Agreed. Okay, as you said about your mom, so I wanted to ask you that, do your female family members take your advice as seriously as your patients do?
Now they do. पहले नहीं करते थे. पहले इनको लगता था
घर की मुर्गी दाल बराबर.
But अभी वो और आ गए. हाँ यार, because I remember when my sister-in-law got pregnant. So Rajput families में एक प्रथा होती है कि when you get pregnant बाल नहीं धोने चाहिए.
Okay.
For some months, and my sister-in-law kept on asking me, "Bhai, seriously, नहीं धोना चाहिए?" I said, "No, do it." She's like, "But Mama will not like it." I said, "But you don't tell Mama." She's like, "नहीं, मैं धो के आऊँगी तो
पता चल
जाएगा." They shine. I'm like, what rubbish! But still, for a month, they did not listen to me.
Oh God.
But then I fought. I said, "Are you mad? Are you crazy?" But now they do.
I think
now I am their first call.
Like your go-to person,
they feel they can because initially again families में ये भी होता है ना कि अरे ये तो हमारा बच्चा है, इसको कैसे ये सब बताया जाए. Like how can I talk about my periods with मारो छोकरो थाई छे, मारो भतीजो थाई छे, मारो cousin थाई छे. Now even if someone will prescribe them a paracetamol, पहले वो मुझे मैसेज करेंगे कि यार ले लो.
चलो, great. How do you handle the emotional aspects of fertility treatments with your patients? Do you get emotionally connected to your cases, which is a human nature? But is it a good idea to do it as a doctor or not?
But you can't help it. And I'm a very emotional person. I mean, I don't show.
Okay.
But...
no, I can see it from your videos, the Katha stories.
The stories, some of the stories that we've seen in our lives, they have...
But
I feel, I don't agree to this fact that you should not get emotionally connected to your patients.
Okay.
I feel it only makes you a better doctor. I would rather go to an emotional doctor than a cold doctor.
Right.
As someone who doesn't speak, मुंह चढ़ा के बैठा है, कुछ बोल नहीं रहा, दो sentences में, I'm not comfortable with that person. So why should anyone be comfortable with me? But I know now throughout years I have learned to control my emotions. I've cried because someone has cried not in front of them, but the moment they go, like I also feel किसी का result नहीं आया. That day I was telling you about that patient. That patient taught me a lot. बड़ौदा का ही patient है. उसके ऐसे 7-8 IVF कुछ negative आए थे. And they went to a doctor and someone said कि अभी क्या मतलब तुम्हारा कुछ होगा नहीं, फालतू में ये इतनी पैसे खर्च कर रहे हो, donor ले लो या adopt कर लो. And they went home, and this of course later on I came to know. And both husband and wife had decided to commit suicide. They're like, we are not successful in our life. इनफैक्ट घर के पंखे डिसाइड कर लिए थे उन्होंने कि आप ये रूम के पंखे पे वाइफ मैं लटक जाऊंगी और दोनों अलग रूम में, ताकि इन केस किसी का माइंड चेंज हो जाए तो नो वन कैन सेव अनदर. सो देन दे कॉल्ड डिनर विनर करके, जो ऑफ कोर्स खाया तो कुछ होगा नहीं, बट दे कॉल्ड ऑल देयर फ्रेंड्स एंड फैमिली के लास्ट टाइम सबसे बात कर लेते हैं. And one of the close friends को आवाज में कुछ लगा. Like how us friends, you ask me, you
feeling low or
नहीं
something,
लग रहा, फोन पे भी ऐसा लगता है. So one of the friends realized कि इसका आवाज ठीक नहीं है, कुछ दुखी है, चल मैं जाता हूँ उसके घर पे. तो ही ड्रॉप्ड और इनकी सारी तैयारी हो गई थी. He dropped and he realized कि ये दोनों बहुत emotional है and all that, and they said that you know I'm just this expressed that we are very sad and आज हमने डॉक्टर ने सारी hopes छोड़ दी है and बोला कि अभी adopt कर लो ये वो. Well, adoption is great, but this is their story. And he said एक काम करो. So they said क्या? Like आप निमाया चले जाओ. आप please जाओ, हमको वहीं से बचाओ. They're like we have gone to 6 different hospitals. We've gone to Mumbai. We've gone to Ahmedabad. And he's like प्लीज़ एक बार चले जाओ. ऐसे करके वो लोग anyways he left, सब ठीक. और फिर वो husband wife said कि हमने एक दूसरे के सामने देखा और हमने लगा कि चल निकाल आज सुसाइड नहीं काले सुसाइड कर ले. सो एक बार मरिया भी आया डॉक्टर ने. And they came to me and I don't know, by God's grace somehow I gave them encouragement and they conceived. और उनका आज they have twins today.
Wow.
And I came to know when the twins का first birthday था and they were celebrating and they had brought them to our hospital and the mother cried like anything. I said what's wrong? मुझे लगा कुछ problem है क्या? She said no. She said, you know, I want to tell you this story that day we had decided to hang ourselves. So you
didn't knew the story till then?
No.
Okay.
And that day she said हमने decide किया था कि हम दोनों आज suicide करने वाले हैं. अगर उस दिन वो friend नहीं आया होता और उस दिन हम निमाया नहीं आए होंगे, we would have killed ourselves. So then how do you not get emotional?
Yeah, I get it.
Or this is just one. I can speak for hours
and hours, the different stories.
Yeah.
How should I? But one day we need to sit together. So, do you have any initiatives or projects aimed at giving back to the community or supporting women's health?
Yes. So, luckily, when someone gets a child after ages, we get a lot of donations.
Okay.
And so there I have couples जो हर साल अपने बच्चों की बर्थडे पे एक कपल का IVF या एक कपल की प्रेगनेंसी स्पॉन्सर करते हैं.
Okay.
So recently, with the help of a very good friend of mine, Radhika Majumdar, who runs Boomerang here, and she has a Jumpstart Foundation.
Yeah.
She just forced me because I wanted to create this NGO. So we've made this NGO called Preeti.
Okay.
Because Preeti is my mother's name.
How sweet.
And that NGO is only and only going to cater to female health. So if there is any female in this city, in this country, in this world who feels they need some form of medical help, उनको दवाई लेनी है, कहीं पे रुकना है, कुछ चीज़ें करनी, like medically they need help, they can always come to Preeti and we'll help them.
So where is the you have
so right
outlet
now
or something?
No. So right now we are running from Nimaya itself.
Okay.
But soon we want to create a house where they can stay, that treatments can happen and everything.
Great.
So it's something that we've started.
Great. Looking forward to. So how realistic is the depiction of sperm donation in movies like Vicky Donor?
So initially, this is true. In fact, अभी Netflix पे एक series आई थी where it's like My 1000 Kids. As in one sperm donor used to go to different countries and donate sperms. But now in India there is a law. So there is a minimum number of times you can donate sperm.
Okay.
ऐसा नहीं कि आप पूरी जिंदगी भर में sperm donate कर. So a female can donate egg only once in her life.
Oh, is it?
Yes. And a male can donate a female can donate egg once in her life, and a male can donate sperm not more than 10 times.
In their life?
In their life.
Okay.
Because there is a logic. Because अगर मान लो कोई बड़ौदा में डोनर है, मान लो मैं ही डोनर हूँ और मैंने बड़ौदा में 500 मैं को तो क्या है?
हाँ, I
you
get
can
it.
just keep on giving samples every month. Now अगर मेरे 500 बच्चे बड़ौदा में घूम रहे हैं, 10 साल के बाद वो अंदर उनकी शादियाँ होगी.
Right.
Correct.
So that's the logic behind it.
Yeah, and then when relatives की शादी होती है, बच्चे abnormal आते हैं. That is why society में why can't you marry your cousin? Ultimately तो ये female अच्छे.
हाँ.
तो एक law, societal law है ना कि you can't marry your cousin, you can't marry your sister, you can't marry your whatever brother or cousin.
You can't marry in the family.
That's because when there is a common genetics between a male and a female or two couples, then the baby's genetics becomes abnormal. That is known as consensual marriages.
Okay. So I don't know. There are many castes that they do.
So they do face that problem.
They do.
So like Muslim communities, they get married to their cousins. In fact, even in Rajput community, for a certain amount of time, फोई की son के साथ marriage, एक relation में marriage होता
हो
था,
सकती
which
है।
now stopped
Okay.
because of this issues. Muslims, yes, they get married to their cousins and they do have issues when. So a lot of times मेरे पास IVF के लिए a Muslim couple comes. My first question is, are you related?
Oh, is
because if
it?
they are related, they will have problem in
Complications.
having, yes.
Okay, great. So, what's the funniest patient experience you have ever had?
Oh God. I'll tell you a follower experience.
Yeah, tell me.
Just 2 weeks back, I got this message that I'm standing in your parking, come.
What?
Yeah. So I'm like, what? And then she started fighting with the watchman in my
Watchman.
parking. So I didn't actually मैंने बहुत ज़्यादा serious नहीं because I was very busy. There were a lot of surgeries going on, and suddenly the whole family was in my hospital, and this family had come from Cochin. And they just came in my office and they were like, अब हमको नीचे क्यों लेने नहीं आए? और मुझे लगा कोई पेशेंट है.
हाँ.
You know, sometimes when a patient comes from US or Australia or far away and they don't know where to, I usually tell them, ठीक है, I'll send you a car to pick you up at the airport
Right.
so that you are alone or
Comfortable,
whatever.
yeah.
मुझे लगा patient है, but I realized ये patient तो नहीं है. And they bought this, वो शगुन का, they bought all this thing. I was
Din
like,
Shagna.
shit. And then the mother is there, the father is an IAS officer. And so उसके दिमाग में कहीं I don't know, she felt that she was in love with me. And so I realized कि कभी-कभी मैं, you know, sometimes you talk to some of your followers just hi hello and maybe she misunderstood. So I said, you know, like please tell me where, मतलब क्या conversation. I have never talked to that girl in my life. 3 बार उसने मुझे मैसेज किया but I have never replied because वो request section में था.
Right.
ऐसा नहीं कि जानबूझ के. And but she used to see my stories and she used to feel that I'm only posting the stories
For her.
And then she used to take screenshots and show to the parents that देखो इन्होंने मुझे ये फोटो भेजा, इन्होंने मेरे लिए ये गाना
Some
भेजा.
psychological
And
problem.
the parents also thought. तो मैंने ऐसे in my जल्दबाजी में I just said यार I am married. तो parents से झूठ मत बोलो. हमने सब because the father is an IAS officer. Father is like हमने यहाँ पे सब जांच करवा लिए. You are single, you have this in your family. Your partner is Dr. Pooja. उसके 2 बच्चे हैं. आपकी ये hospital है, आपकी अब अहमदाबाद में hospital है. And my daughter wants to get married to you.
Then
I'm like,
what?
I don't know. I was like मैं surgery में जा रहा हूँ. And then I had my 2 closest friends. Luckily that day in the hospital, I said, please you deal with this.
Then what happened? Like, what was next?
So then I really tried to explain the mother that, you know, I have never talked to this person. There is some misunderstanding. पहले हमको लगा कोई और उसको message कर रहा है, catfish हो रहा है. But it was not like that. There was some, I don't know what was the issue. Finally the mother and father understood that something is not
This
right.
is not funny, this is scary. So, a patient who changed your life or gave you a life-changing experience.
So I had a royal family that I was treating.
Okay.
And you know, I used to feel that the couple didn't say a lot.
Okay.
I thought they were very rude. मुझे ऐसा लगता था कि just because they are from a royal family of one of very big royal families of the country, वो थोड़ा attitude में है, this that. But of course I was doing their treatment and everything. And then the treatment was over, it was successful, they got their baby. And that is the time I saw both the husband and wife get emotional. Very emotional. And then we became close and we became friends. तो उन्होंने मुझे फिर मैंने उनको एक दिन पूछा. I said I found you guys very rude यार. मतलब is this some protocol कि I am royal तो मैं बात नहीं करूँगा ये. The wife, as in the princess, told me that you know this is the पहली बार मेरी life में मैं tension free हूँ आज. It might be controversial to say this, but so apparently the mother-in-law, who's like this queen or whatever, didn't talk to the daughter-in-law Bahu for 8 years because she was not able to give a child, and that's why they moved out of their family. बीच में 5 साल वो they went out of the country, and she's like, I have cried every day of my life. I have stopped going out, I have stopped socializing, I have stopped meeting my friends because I feel I am useless in my life.
Just because she couldn't conceive.
Yeah, just because she couldn't conceive. And the day she gave birth in my hospital, that day, that was after 8 years, the mother-in-law talked to her on the phone. पहली बार उसने अपनी mother-in-law की आवाज़ सुनी सामने से. So I think then I realized कि I used to think कि you know,
They are rude.
hai.
हाँ.
And I used to, so you never know what's going
Going on in
people's
everybody's
life, you know. I feel you should never
Judge.
judge anyone. Yeah.
True. I think you are emotional or I am emotional. I don't get it. So, how do you unwind and relax after a hectic day at the clinic?
When Jial forces me at 10:30 in the night, blackmails me to come and spend time and relax, where 5 minutes I am like, oh God, आना phone आ गया, इसका phone आ गया, मुझे जाना पड़ेगा. But then ultimately I unwind. I think the biggest unwind for me is sitting with my friends,
yeah.
chilling, talking, laughing.
That's the
it.
best part of the
Yeah,
day, I
yeah.
know. So, if you could give one piece of advice to all your followers, what would it be?
I think don't be negative and don't spread negativity.
I guess.
And I think मैंने एक rule बनाया है अपने Instagram पे. Just 2 दिन पहले I blocked a very famous celebrity because she was talking crap. I have decided one thing, that if anyone around me talks negatively, is a negative person, I don't want to be associated with.
True.
I think we all have enough friends in our life. We have enough to deal in our life. Even in my Instagram list, I have made this rule since 6 months. Someone comes and starts shitting on my DMs or in my comments, you are blocked.
Right.
I don't care. मतलब मेरे को followers से कुछ नहीं मिलता.
True.
You are out. So I think all the followers or everyone who's listening should also follow that. If anyone's is shitting in your life, just cut the crap out.
I need to cut many people there.
We can do that.
मेरा Instagram आधा हो जाएगा. So, how does it feel to know all the secrets of your patients? And if you know what I'm talking about,
Oh God, it's dangerous.
how do you manage? Because you're a
Now-
social person, you have to keep.
But I think now I have learned.
Okay.
I think that is why people also come to me. Because
Okay.
they know कि
Secrets.
पहले नहीं आते थे. पहले इनको लगता था कि ओ ये जीएल का दोस्त है, अभी जीएल की दोस्त मेरे पास आई और मैंने कुछ करवाया, ये जीएल को बता देगा and all. But you know, even my cousin has come to me and done IVF, but my parents don't know.
Right. But you have to maintain that, right?
Yeah. But it's nice to know secrets.
I envy you. If you weren't a gynecologist, what career you might have pursued?
I think I would be like
Engineer? No.
no.
You would be a boring person.
I think I would like be a news anchor or something.
you could. Journalist, yeah.
I used to always fascinated. मैं बन भी जाता यार. मेरे में I have done few internship also, but उस time 25 years back my mother is और I mean God bless them, I love them, but they were like आ थोड़ू की career है, आ थोड़ू कराएगा, आमस जिंदगी के भी दे गड़ाएगा.
But great. So, where do you see Dr. Yuvraj 10 years from now? Retired with a beach villa in Dubai and US?
I think you've answered it, no? It's like, yeah.
With a yacht party with my friends?
But I don't think that's good.
That's good.
I'm not a party person, you know me.
कोई औरत छोड़ने नहीं वाली है डॉक्टर युवराज को.
No, I think 10 years from now, there are 2-3 things. One, I think I want एक चीज जो मैं हमेशा चाहता हूँ, and this might sound very like I don't know egoistic or something, is like before I die I want to make a big impact. मतलब ऐसे
But you already haven't made it.
उससे
You
भी बड़ा
have.
कि मतलब like people should not forget me.
हमको याद रखना पड़ा.
कि हाँ यार इसने ये किया.
Don't forget we are sitting at Bergman having coffee today. Great.
Especially in women's health.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Like something that would
That
change
changed
the
our life.
trajectory of-
Yeah. You want to make history.
Yeah.
Great. So, doctor, thank you so much for your time. It was great having you on ETC Talks by Jewel, powered by Work Brew. Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so much.
So, Dr. UV, are you ready for the interesting rapid fire round?
Only if this can be edited.
All the best. Okay, one thing you can't live without.
Oh God.
Rapid fire
Oh,
has to be
sorry,
fast.
sorry. I think my mother.
Of course. माँ तो माँ होती है. If you could have dinner with 3 people, dead or alive, who would they be and why?
Oprah Winfrey, Indira Gandhi, And someone named Mrs. Rita Gogdani, not a lot of you know, she's not a famous personality, but she was one of my teachers, just
Okay.
who changed my life.
How sweet.
अगर वो नहीं होती तो आज मैं नहीं होता.
उसकी स्टोरी के लिए हम आज
हाँ,
शाम को
next.
बैठेंगे.
But she died, so I want to like have one more dinner with her.
How sweet. Your favorite coffee at work brew cafe?
Vanilla ice latte. ये है ना तुमने मेरे दिमाग में डाल दिया है.
I love
मुझे
vanilla.
दूसरा नाम ही नहीं याद आता. And avocado toast.
I love my avocado. Also the smoothie bowl, don't forget. So name, fame or money?
Fame.
You already have it.
Because that has more power, na?
I think you have all three.
No, yaar, money I want more.
So people want to know, are you single and
God.
ready to mingle?
Let's say I'm not married.
Non-controversial answer. So how many hearts have you broken so far, given that handsome doctors are rare?
हार्ट तो मेरा भी टूटा है.
मेरा भी टूटा है.
yeah.
मेरा कब टूटा है? When you don't pick up my calls and you don't call me back. A person that you manifest to be your patient.
Oh God. अभी वो नहीं हो पाएगा,
But still.
very strongly there was और मैं I was very sure, you know, I was एक टाइम पे मुझे ऐसा था कि मैं ऐश्वर्या राय की डिलीवरी कराऊंगा. So I used to, और you know,
तथास्तु.
second.
You never know.
आराध्या का भाई अब. But I really, you know, मुझे बहुत strong.
But
ऐसा
why
था.
Aishwarya?
I don't know. I felt कि कुछ ना कुछ होगा. There was something that happened, but yeah.
होगा. So idea of a dream proposal.
Oh God. In the middle of mountains with very few people that I love.
I'll be there. Even if you love me or not. One person you would remember before the surgery.
God. So कितनी भी सर्जरी कर लो, मैंने आई थिंक 10,000 सर्जरी से ज़्यादा की होगी. एवरी टाइम सर्जरी में जाते हो, कोई भी दुनिया का डॉक्टर है, 2 मिनट तो वो नर्वस होता ही है कि आज
क्या
nervous
होने
as
वाला
in
है?
कि नहीं,
You
but
never know
अंदर
what
से
will
क्या
happen.
निकलेगा.
Right.
Everybody is different.
Different, true. One thought before every critical procedure.
I really like manifest कि please ये patient का, you know, like please make it a success, you know.
Great.
And you know मेरे पुराने one of my old teachers used to do this. कुछ भी procedure करते थे, उनसे जय श्री कृष्ण. Somehow वो मेरे जहन में आ गया है.
जय श्री कृष्ण.
कुछ भी अच्छा कर होता है, बेबी डिलीवर होती है, जय श्री कृष्ण. बच्चा अंदर हम डालते हैं IVF में, जय श्री कृष्ण.
So do you guys party in the OT?
Yeah.
You do?
So you know there is this thing. जब IVF करते हैं, first egg मिलता है, everyone claps.
How sweet.
And then when we put the baby inside and we know that ये perfect जगह पे हमने रख
Then
दिया
you
है,
clap.
it's become a perfect procedure. Everyone says Jai Shri Krishna,
Oh, sweet.
and then the like the couple, like not the couple, but the patient and me will like, this is my thing, like I'll
Do a high-
do a high five with them and say all the best.
How nice. I've never seen those videos out.
Secrets.
I know. Regular clothes or scrubs?
Scrubs.
So comfy, na?
And I think doctors look sexy. in scrubs.
Uh,
Aura अलग. इसीलिए तो देखो.
Top 3 places you love spending time at?
Oh God.
GL's place, Krutika's place and Workview.
But actually उसके अलावा मैं कहीं जाता ही नहीं हूँ. अगर बड़ौदा में है तो यही
You
है.
were there somewhere last night. I saw.
But you said top 3.
Yes. Oh, I'm touched. Top 3 places you love visiting in Vadodara?
In Baroda.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. You know, मुझे I don't get the time. But I love visiting. One, of course, is because all of us meet here.
Workview.
Yeah. Second, I'm forced and beaten to come at GL's place. And third is my bedroom.
Favorite street food of Vadodara? I'm sure you're on diet, but
No. But favorite street food of Baroda is that Pyare Lal ki kachori.
I wish I had today. It's a good weather to have it. One word for Vadodara.
One word for Vadodara. Calm.
Vadodara, Ahmedabad, Anand.
Oh God, Baroda.
Yay!
Without a doubt.
One hidden talent. Can be a naughty one also, that's okay.
One hidden talent. I write very well. Not a lot of people know.
Oh, really?
I used to write poems. I used to write shairis. I used to do do a lot of writing.
Then you can do it for your Katha series. But
Yeah.
time is the issue. Right?
So आप बहुत पीछे मेरे पेज में जाओगे ना तो कुछ
You have to
मिलेगा.
do- I'll talk today. So morning or a night person?
Night. Never in the morning. आज 8 बजे संडे को उठा के
कभी नाइट में तो फोन उठाया नहीं है. Such a lie. Bollywood star you would love to go on a date with.
Oh, Aishwarya Rai.
I knew it. I knew it. Craziest thing patient has ever said to you.
Craziest thing. So मेरी है ना एक आदत है. I have this, I don't know कहाँ से आया है, मैं बेटा बहुत करता हूँ.
अच्छा.
So
I,
I had
you,
this-
I remember.
Every patient I keep on saying बेटा पता नहीं कहाँ से आया है. And I had this 48-year-old female and I was 32-year-old and I was treating her of course and I kept on saying बेटा. वो पहले उसने कुछ नहीं बोला. उसका मैंने IVF किया, उसको ट्विन्स हुए, डिलीवरी हो गई. फिर लास्ट चेकअप के लिए आई ना, शी वाज लाइक, आई सेड बेटा एक सेकंड, एंड शी सेड सर एक रिक्वेस्ट करो. आई सेड बोलो ना प्लीज, तो मैंने बेटा ना बोला हो. आई हैव अ बिग क्रश ऑन यू. तो मैंने बेटा बोला और हमारा दिखा. आई लाइक ओ गॉड. बट अ वेरी स्वीट.
Sweet. Best flirty advice you have ever received?
Ask for it and you shall get it.
Instagram flirt or Twitter tease?
Instagram flirt.
Most daring thing you have done in your scrubs?
You know, I have gone to a wedding in a scrub.
What? Favorite spots in Vadodara for midnight snack?
Favorite spot in Guru? It has to be your home. Midnight mein I'm only in your home, otherwise I'm in my home. But with everyone. Not alone, huh? I can come alone, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's it. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. और कपिल शर्मा में बिल्कुल क्या ना, आप मेरे शो में आ गए, मतलब अपने लाइफ में कुछ अचीव कर लिया.
नहीं. Done. Thank you so much.